Well, hey everybody, this is Lisa Wright with Your Personal Best Training Studio, and I bring to you another client success story, and in this case, actually a husband and wife success story. This is Gregg and Michele Howard, and they've been with Your Personal Best Training Studio for a while, and I invited them in to talk a little bit about why YPB. How did you find us? What was your life like before you got here?
I was relatively new to town, and I knew that I needed to find a place to exercise. Um, I was a little bit intimidated by going to the big box gym that I probably wouldn't get somebody who understood somebody who's about 60 or almost 60, and the needs of, my needs because of that. I felt like they catered to, 30-year-olds, and there's a big difference in exercise. And so I was hesitant, and I just happened on a Facebook ad that said over 50, and would you like to try the 21-day challenge? And of course I did. And so that's how I found Your Personal Best. I've always been an exerciser, but I like to have something that I can be committed to, and somebody that I'm accountable to. So some kind of gym or trainer is desirable because of that reason.
Gregg, you didn't start when Michele did.
No, she started first, and I'm glad she did because she liked it and she twisted my arm, and I came in too. It's one of those things where I was tired of being tired, and I know I needed to exercise, but I hate exercising. So you need to find something that you enjoy. I enjoy bicycling and kayak and stuff, but going to the gym was not for me. Until I started here and met the people, and they're all my age and about my ability. And met a lot of good friends here since I've been here, and it's helped my body. It's helped my diabetes. It's been great. I'm glad she twisted my arm.
Well, what Gregg just shared with you is a perfect segue, because the next thing I was going to ask was, I didn't even look up to see how long you guys have been here with us. Do you know?
I think at least 2.5 years.
Okay, about 2.5 years. And you viewers at home, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I have to exercise for 2.5 years to get in the kind of shape that Gregg and Michele are in. That it's very personal, and it's one of the reasons we call our studio Your Personal Best, because we are going to help you define that for yourself. So everybody's unique, everybody's a little different, and yet we still have a human body that functions similarly. So, Michele, Gregg kind of mentioned a little bit about why he stays to support his kayaking and his bicycling and to do the things that he loves to do now, and you probably love to do for the rest of your life, right? Yeah. So, Michele, how about you? Why YPB, and why do you stay?
Well, I know that in order to stay physically fit at this point in my life, you don't stop. So it's literally something that I have to do for the rest of my life, and so I have to find a way to make sure that I do that. And again, Your Personal Best offers, I started out twice a week. I went to 3 times a week, and then finally I went to 5 times a week just to get the strength that I felt like I needed. So you can choose your program. The other thing is that they offer challenges 4 or 5 times a year in healthy eating, and so when you participate in that, you learn what your body needs in order to age, as Lisa says, actively. And then there's small groups. There's usually 4 to 6 people in a classroom, or even 8 in the training session. And then they're literally coaches. They're not employees who might be in a big box gym who might not know you or be there the next time you go. You have a coach, and they coach you. Just like you see them coach at the high school sports and that kind of thing. They make sure you're doing things properly, make sure you're working to your ability, make sure you're not slacking off, wonder where you're at when you're gone, when you don't show up. So all of that's very important to be part of a well-rounded physical fitness program.
So what would either one of you tell our viewers at home if they're on the fence or they're thinking about giving us a try? What would your advice for them be?
I'd say try. There's nothing intimidating about it. It's 30 minutes a day usually. Most of the 30 minutes a day is a real attractive, especially if you are a busy person. Most of us are, whether we're retired or in a career. And you're so busy doing the different sessions, I guess is what you call them, that you don't even realize what everybody else is doing. So you don't have to worry about not fitting in or maybe making a mistake that other people are going to notice. Your coach might, and that's a good thing. But it's well worth a try, and you're literally getting experts in training, physical, balance, mental, the whole package. And I guess my other point is that I can pay that monthly payment to a doctor and to the medical field, or I can pay it to YPB and stay healthy as long as I can.
So Greg, are you still tired?
Oh yeah. Well, I get tired, but it's from working too hard, not from laying on the couch. It's something to think about. If you're stuck on the couch, the couch is about the same size as a casket. So think about that when you're laying down.
Thank you for that. Well, if that doesn't wake you up to consider your personal best training studio or someone else, we are the only team of functional aging specialists in the Coastal Bend on this side of the Harbor Bridge. So don't hesitate. Give us a call. Thank you both. We love the Howards, and we're so glad they're a part of our community.